We will start with questions in English for Felix and start with Ben.
Hi, Ben from Matchpoint Canada. Felix, what an accomplishment for you. You're through to your first ever Grand Slam quarterfinal of your career. Can you just take us through your emotions? Obviously, a very difficult 5-set match, and how relieved you were to come through and such a great celebration at the end.
Yeah, I think my celebration was very honest and genuine. It's a big milestone for me in my young career. You want to play well in the Grand Slams, especially here. Being my favorite tournament, and also the way it happened. So many ups and downs. Being led, break in both first sets, and then coming back to windows, losing the next two, and then again struggling to finish in the fifth. This match really had everything. I had to dig deep physically and mentally, so of course it makes it even sweeter.
We'll go to Paul.
Hi there, Felix Pauly from the Globe and Mail. Yeah, it's a huge win for you, also for Dennis, 2 Canadians in the quarterfinals. I don't think that's ever happened at a Grand Slam before. Tell us, what that means for you, what that means for Canadian tennis.
It's great for me personally. You're fighting, of course, for yourself to win, for your team. But yeah, at the back of your mind, you also have everybody back home. The tons of message I receive after from people that have helped me to get where I am today means a lot, and for me to give this back to them is also great, and it feels really good. It's a teamwork, and the country is behind us, my city is behind me, so it's really good to do that and to have this much support. So again, a great day for us Canadians, and hopefully it keeps going.
We'll go to Matthew Lambert, please.
Hi, Felix. Congratulations. Matthew Lambert from the Daily Mail. It's Matteo next. And I think in his press conference, he said that you two watched the Italy-Belgium Euro quarterfinal together. Is that right?
Yeah, we did. So actually, both our girlfriends are cousins. So it just happens that, we spend a lot of time together. He's one of my best friends on the tour. He's really a great guy, a great person. So I get along really well with him. And since we're in the bubble, we have dinners together sometimes. We watch the game together. So I'm happy to call him a good friend. And I think it's good to get to play each other. Both we've had a great tournament so far. We'll try to leave it all out there, and it's gonna be good.
So do you think you two, will you kind of avoid each other, do you think, for the next 48 hours or so? Or?
No, I don't think so. I think, what's good, I think, for me personally, and I think I can speak for a lot of players on the tour, is, we're able to make the difference between, what happens on the court and off the court. Matteo is a good friend, first of all, and I can chat with him, have dinner with him, and then, of course, when the day of the match comes, then you focus on what you have to do, and you try to play your best tennis and win. But it's very two separate things.
We'll go to Tom at ESPN.
Hi, congratulations. I'm just wondering, before you go on court, what sort of words of advice are going through your mind? Do you think of anything in particular at all? Do you call on anything which someone's told you before? Just sort of what sort of processes are you going through to keep yourself focused as well?
Well, I didn't feel great at the start. There was a little bit of nerves, and as the first set went on, I went down a break, but I still felt close. Of course, he gave a few free points, and that got me to be back in that first set, and then I felt more relaxed afterwards. But the advice was, of course, to play my game, try to be aggressive like I can be, mix things up a little bit, mix the speeds, the spins, and try to see where I can get openings. But in a match like this, there's so much going on. There's so many moments, key moments that at the end of the day, I feel like the match plan kind of goes away. It goes to the garbage because you're kind of just adapting and always reacting to what your opponent is doing. And that's the story of 5 sets matches.
Thank you. We'll go to Tenyu.
Hi Felix, Tanush Lakina from First Post. Congratulations on the win. There are 5 first-time quarterfinalists at Wimbledon so far among the men. Do you think there is a reason behind so many players coming through at this tournament?
I mean, grass is always a little bit different than other surfaces, I would say. We don't get to play a lot of matches in the year on grass, and I just feel like, players that feel good on the surface can have a breakthrough sometimes, I would say. But also you have, the big champions, Novak and Roger, the most experienced, that are, still the favorite for the title, that are going to be tough to beat because they have the experience of winning it so many times. But I think also, with Rafa and Domi missing as well, sometimes it can open up a draw a little bit for some players. And, as players on the tour, you try to take every chance you can get. Of course, you don't always do, but you fight for it, and it's good to see some new faces in the quarterfinals. At least I'm happy to be part of it.
Thank you.
And we'll take a final question in English. Ben.
Hi, Ben from Matchpoint Canada again. Just wanted to follow up, Felix, with the strides you've made in your career mentally. Earlier this season at the Australian Open, you're in a similar situation against Karatsev, leading 2-0, and that match didn't go your way. Did that enter into your mind today, and how are you able to just better manage the situation this time around?
Yeah, I mean, I thought about it for sure a little bit. Of course, different player, different circumstances. I felt better physically today than I did the Aussie Open. At the Aussie Open, I really couldn't move much at the end. I was really struggling physically, so that was a different story. But of course, this time around, I didn't want it to let it happen to me twice. It would have been tough to accept. But at the end, again, I was just trying to play my best, be courageous, be audacious, and go for my shots, try things, and it went my way. So matches like this over my career surely won't always go my way, but I'm glad it did tonight.